much. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you girl, I know it's good. I know it's good. I know it's fine. Call you girl. Tell you twice. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you girl, I know it's good. I know it's good. I know it's fine. Call you girl. Tell you twice. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night.
All these people always lying about something. Sorry, I'm so fly, so what? All these people always lying about something. So I say that. Yeah. Swear the fame ain't changed shit but for mine.
Wow, YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, and we back with another one. Hey, before we get into the content, man, this video is by Back Bracken. So Back Bracken been on a real journey, homie, that a lot of people, he have pulled back the skin. He have identified what we are all nervous to speak about. He addressed the fact of child grooming, right? So in gang culture, when a child die and citizens and parents ask why, they say he knew what he signed up for. But as a child, a minor can't sign a contract or no agreement whatsoever in life, right? And coming from gang culture, we all start at a young age. So Back Bracken gets Hoover Gumby to admit what happens in gang culture. Is it considered child grooming? When you get a child, let them into gang culture, commit violence, and happen to die and use, he know what he signed up for. A lot of children have died in gang culture since the late 70s, late 80s, early 90s, early 2000s, and generations to come, man. So we're finna get into the content with Back Bracken and Hoover Gumby, talking about child grooming, how children start in gangs and they die in gangs. And the only excuse is they knew what they signed up for. A child barely know how to read or write. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. These little 10 and 11-year-olds, they don't even know their address. You ask a 10-year-old what's their address, they don't even know. What's their mama's cell? Do y'all remember growing up where you had to write down your mama or your grandma address and her cell phone number just in case something happened? This generation, these 10-year-olds, 12-year, they don't even know their address. They just know where it's at. Oh, it's by McDonald's, or it's by Church's Chicken. It's by a location. If you ask them, like, we don't even have cursive anymore. These children are not as smart as they used to be. You know what I'm saying? You used to get hidden. Remember when you had to do your homework and you couldn't get your ass whooped no more. So they like, what's 5 times 5? Ah, shit, I'm beating my own shit. I don't know. 5? No, what's 5 plus 5? Boop. You got hit in the head. You got hit in the head with a pencil. And it send a signal to your brain where all the little feelings come out you and you're feeling stupid and shit until you got it right. Good. That's how you learn how to do your math and learn how to, what's your address? Learn your mama number. You know what I'm saying? But we got a little clip we're finna take back from the good old days, man, of a youngster saying what we all don't want to say, bro. Don't nobody really advise, even in gang culture to this day, homie, we all advise people not to do it, but we do it. You see what I'm saying? So let's get to the clip and then we'll go get to the content. Happy Sunday to all the real ones, man. Y'all know my mission, man. You know, my mission is just to make awareness. I ain't here to deter nobody to do nothing that they ain't supposed to do or what they don't want to do, because I come from that lifestyle. But as I got older and I see what it is, it's not too many men that's going to lay out a map so you can have the options if you want to do it or not. You see what I'm saying? Because we glorify the gangs, the drugs, the cars. But when we're looking at these children, they don't even know how to read or write. They're signing up on a hidden contract that has consequences to them, and then they not built for it. And I figure, like, by me just showing that option, it's going to save niggas who's really down for this shit, who's really riders from this, because it's a lot of people coming into gang culture that will tell on y'all. It's some people that they only in it for the females. You see what I'm saying? They only in it for the drugs and the cars and the hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Some of these cats, they're a single child. They the only child. And they end up being friends with somebody who come from gang culture, and they just inherit that type of lifestyle. And they find out that they're addicted to it. You see what I'm saying? So, when we look at this, you got, I started at 12 years old. I had 6'9". Look, my shit so old. I was 12 years old with 6'9" on my arms, bro. 6'9". You know what I'm saying? And you don't even see that shit no more. I remember in school where the teachers, oh my God, where's his parents? It ain't none. Well, my parents, I'm a grown man. And I call her a bitch at 12. I done went to so many schools, elementary, middle school, high schools, juvenile hall. I mean, I done been through all of them, squabbing and all of them. I done did it all, bro. And when I sit back, I'm like, I kick my kids' ass if they even talk about gang culture. You see what I'm saying? I'm finna smash you. Like, you from where, little nigga? Where you from? I'm finna like a chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's out. And if you look at this, most, people that come from this lifestyle, they would never let their kids do it. You see what I'm saying? And we get to see other people, kids, run around with guns and automatic weapons, and you know what I'm saying, and they barely can read or write. You see what I'm saying? So let's get to this clip and we're gonna get to the content. Shout out to everybody pulling up to the live though.
Told us you can't be gang. That ain't good for you. That ain't good for you. No, they let us grow up the gang bang. It's too late now. I ain't saying it's too late, but it ain't never. It ain't never. See, nobody told us you can't be gang. That ain't good for you. That ain't good for you. No, they let us grow up the gang bang. It's too late now. I ain't saying it's too late, but it ain't never. It ain't never too late. But we gotta tell the next generation before they grow up and be like us. It ain't even it.
So y'all hear that? That's crazy because growing up in them 90s, them kids in the 90s, nobody wasn't telling us not to gang bang. Nobody was telling us to, it was no real role models. It was nobody successful in our communities. You got so many options out here, homie. It's so many avenues you can take, and the cool thing about it is, when we on that blacktop and we out here terrorizing these communities and all this, right? We go home to our kids and we hug them and we love on them and we do all of this good shit. But we would never let our kids go through what we go through in them streets, man. You see what I'm saying? And it was interesting because Bracken did an interview with Hoover Gumby, and it was about child grooming. And most people never realize what it is for a child to join a gang, sign a contract or agreement without even understanding the rules and regulations to it. Because when they die, we automatically say they know what they signed up for at 13 years old, 14 years old. It's nowhere in the world a child could agree to some of that content and be considered, what you signed up for. So this is just a topic. Now, if you're sensitive, you weak, or, you feel some type of soft shit in your heart, this ain't for you. This is just what it is, man. This is for educational purposes. This is not to deflect or deter anybody to change their mind about life. I say go through it and get through it. Get to it. But this is the reality. So let's go.
You were a victim of child grooming. That's child grooming.
Yes, but at the same time, right? When I got old enough to understand what was going on around me, I could have said, you know what? I'm going to go to church like my mama said.
That's just like saying after smoking dope.
All right, so y'all see the title, Exposed. Admit. All right, so admit. The Exposed was just catchy, right? But he admits that he was a victim of child grooming. So if you come from gang culture, right? You go outside, you see everybody doing it, and you encouraged to join that gang as a child. Adults, what I'm saying, allow it. That is child grooming. You see what I'm saying? Now, people could look at it as a bad way, but we were actually products of our environments. Today's society, you can't say you're a product of your environment when you grew up with an iPad, an iPhone, you know what I'm saying, AI and all this new technology going on, you're not a product of your environment. Half of y'all don't even live in the hood. You see what I'm saying? So that those days was just different. I don't think child grooming is as bad as what people might try to portray it is, but it is a term for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, getting put on a gang at a child. I mean, you ask some of these niggas when they get put on, oh, I was 9 years old. What you had to do, you had to get jumped on. You see what I'm saying? When I was coming up in the streets, homie, only way I built my name, only way I got recognition in the streets was through violence. I'm not gonna put paint where it ain't, bro. I had to be ruthless. I had to commit violence to become who I needed to be so I can thrive in them streets. That's the only way you gonna make it to the top or you gonna even get to where I'm at is through violence. You're not getting in them streets trying to be a fair dude, a good guy. You gonna be the nigga in the back seat, everybody taking store runs for, you know, you had to really be somebody. If you wanted to be somebody, you had to be willing to commit violence. I mean, ruthless violence. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. So when you get older and you sit back and you look where you came from, you know, I know some people like, yeah, nigga, I did that, you know, and it's a badge of honor that you make it through it because we living in a world full of violence, right? But would you want your son to jump in that car late night, run up and shoot somebody down in their head, knock them down, see their noodles pop out their head? Would you want that for your son or your daughter to even be in a car and experience that? Most of us would probably say no. So when we talk about this is just reality, bro. So I don't like people to, you know, if you scared of this conversation, bro, y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all respectfully leave now because there's nothing wrong with this conversation. A lot of us made it to this point. So when you reach to this point, you can't think how you used to think. So when you evolve, you can acknowledge and you can move on and heal for some shit. Because what I think we suffer from is called untreated trauma. You know what I'm saying? I used to express about the times I walked through the alley and I found a dead baby wrapped in a cardboard box, just laid out, that lived with me since I seen it. And I was a child when I seen it. So untreated trauma is real, homie. It don't mean that you're soft or it just mean that you're conscious. You're aware of what traumas that we hold inside, bro. A lot of y'all don't even know it. And I think it's a sickness that, you know, we were taught to just walk over, just walk past it, ignore it, act like we didn't see it. You know, when we don't express our ideas or comprehend, damn, that's a dead baby right there. Oh man, just walk by that, leave that shit alone, nigga. We don't teach each other to process it and move forward. And that's how it becomes a trauma because it will stay there if you don't understand what that shit means. So when I watch Back Bracken, I want to, first of all, let me give him a round of applause, man. And I hope Hoover Gumby make it out of this situation because he was starting to shine, man. Shout out to Back Bracken. Hoover Gumby, man, he was hitting the waves, man. He was starting to speak that real shit. When he came on, he was Hoover though, Hoover this, Hoover that. But then when you got to get to know Hoover Gumby, he was like, yeah, he started to realize what we've done to our communities. We all are a problem to these next generations. We still have not changed the narrative and said, hey, you know what come with this, right? We not sitting these, hey, how old you, little nigga? Or, hey, I'm 12 years old. You know what come with this? Murder, life in prison, death. You sure you want that? You sure you can handle that? How we know you ain't gonna fold if you go down? You see what I'm saying? How we know you ain't gonna cry to your mama when they say you would never get out of jail for the rest of your life and they try you as an adult at 15? How we know you gonna keep your mouth closed? How can you prove that to us? We don't have those conversations, man. We just letting a lot of these youngsters walk onto these communities so we can keep our numbers intact. But it's a lot of suckers and rats that's coming into this community. And it's going to, in the end, I can see it being full of rats and J-cats. You see what I'm saying? So let's get to the content. Let's go. Shout out to the 186 people. Shout out to the mods that's in here, man. Let's get it. We ain't taking no disrespect. Put them in timeout or get them out of here. Let's go.
You were a victim of child grooming. That's child grooming.
Yes, but at the same time, right? When I got old enough to understand what was going on around me, I could have said, you know what? I'm going to go to church like my mama said.
That's just like saying after smoking dope for 20 years, once I realized I was smoking dope, I could just quit. It's hard.
Well, at
how
that
you just
point,
gonna stop doing something that you've been doing your whole life?
Well, we're not talking about right now. We're talking about at that point. We're talking about.
How old was you? What point you
I
talking
mean,
about?
I cannot remember not being around nobody from my community. You know what I'm saying? Ever
That's
since
what
I
I'm
was
saying.
10
So
years
what
old.
at what age did you be like, man, this is what I'm doing with myself?
Well, my situation was a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? And I came up a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I had a tragedy you know what I'm saying, growing up early on. You know what I'm saying? My brother, you know what I'm saying, was killed in a drive-by shooting when I was 10. And that's when I decided who I wanted to be then.
Yeah.
There wasn't no turning back. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, looking back, you know what I'm saying, like everybody, you know what I'm saying, they watch on TV and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? What about the therapy and all that type of shit? In the black community, we don't believe in that type of shit.
Right.
So in my
So
community,
you was living in your trauma.
exactly, and just like all the other black people that I know, you know. But nowadays, it's not so much as just people living in their trauma. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even understand that they have trauma.
No, they don't.
You know what
Hey, I want to give a big shout out for this conversation because this conversation is something that we don't really hear. You know what I'm saying? I really want to applaud Hoover Gumby for sharing this story, Back Bracken for even going this deep. You know, this is going down the rabbit hole because this is where we can identify where we went wrong at. We can really see that majority of y'all right now, y'all don't even know y'all kids' friends. You don't even, your kids is listening to trap music, they cussing, and they come home, they, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. But then when they get outside, they a whole different little nigga. You don't even know who your kids really are. How many of y'all right now can say you know all your kids' friends? You don't know all your kids' friends. And if you do, you a goddamn lie. Because you at work every day. You don't never let your children bring their friends home because you don't want nobody to know where you stay. You don't know if that's your baby daddy or the nigga you talking to, little nephew, and y'all, you know, everything is so private, so secretive. Remember back in the day, you want to see somebody, you had to pull up to their house. Nowadays, we FaceTiming, we texting. Shit, we grew up with no call ID. You know what I'm saying? If you had beef, nigga, you wouldn't pull it up, met at a park or at school. Nowadays, niggas is threatening to hurt each other on FaceTime, on Instagram, and DMs and all that shit. So that's why I say, if your kids is listening to trap music, they acting weird, they always hiding in their room, they playing their video games, they're being defiant, they not engaging in dinner time, they don't really come to you for anything. You got to start looking at them signs, man. Them kids might be influenced by somebody that you probably wouldn't approve of. This is just a mental note. Y'all don't gotta, you know what I'm saying, be all in your kids' business and shit, but you know, ask them like, who your best friend right now, son? Especially for all the boy moms out there. I know y'all think y'all, oh, I'm a mother, I'm a parent. No, you're just managing a child in that house. You're not parenting, you just providing a roof, clothes over that child body, and sending them to school. You gotta, it's 24 hours in a day. You got to work 8 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? So, and then sometimes 6-7 days a week. You don't have that much bonding time with that child. So that's why it's imperative that y'all understand what's really going on. Y'all seen that clip, man. I'm talking about this shit goes back to the late 80s, early 90s, that we're not communicating with our children. You see what I'm saying? We letting, you know who raising these children? Facebook, Instagram, roadblocks, iPads, iPhones. That's what's TV. That's what's raising these children. As long as they got their tablets and their phones and they can go in their little room and eat their little food and shit, you don't care. You still trying to be out here popping it and twerking and shaking what God gave you. Amen. I like somebody to shake that little thing. But you know what I'm saying? We got a bigger issue at hand. The ratio of you know, gang culture have not deflected. It's still at an all-time high. We got more kids going into gang culture than graduating from high school. That is a problem. You got to realize, you know, they got a liquor store on every corner. You know what I'm saying? They hearing police sirens every day. One of their friends get killed, and your son is hanging around them type of people. We gonna influence your son to gangbang. Man, they just killed our homeboy, bro. Get in the car. Who go drive us? Oh, my big brother go drive us. Get in the car. All right, Mom, can I go stay at little Kevin's house? Yeah. Just leave his number on the table just in case something happened. Boom. You know, now your son jump in that car. He witnessed his first murder. He 14 years old. You know, he go back. He keep his shit cool. And, you know, it can get real tricky out here. So Know who you dealing with, homie. Know your kids, because a lot of us don't know our kids, homie. We don't know who they hang with. We don't know where they family from. Majority of everybody come from gang culture. Yeah, he a kid, but his daddy gang bang. Where is daddy from? Oh, his mama, she a LVN or a CNA. She used to gang bang. All right, where your mama from? We don't know. Oh, she a nurse. She got a good. So what? She still used to gang bang. Yeah. That might be your baby. That might be your son's enemy. Baby daddy enemy. We don't know none of that shit, man. We got to start understanding, bro, what's really going on. And I know a lot of people run from this conversation, but this is some realest shit that we need to deal with. And it's called untreated trauma. If you're scared of untreated trauma, get your ass up out of here. You soft, you a mark, and you just always want to run from your problems. Yeah, you can't face the truth. So get up out of here. Shout out to all the real ones that's checking out this content. Let's go.
They don't understand where it came from, how to deal, especially not how to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like how we equipped as black people, we don't believe in that type of shit.
Right.
So in my community, church, like my mama said,
that's just like saying after smoking dope for 20 years, once I realized you were a victim of child grooming. That's child grooming.
Yes, but at the same time, right? When I got old enough to understand what was going on around me, I could have said, you know what? I'm gonna go to church like my mama said.
That's just like saying after smoking dope for 20 years, once I realized I was smoking dope, I could just quit. It's hard.
Well,
how you just gonna stop doing something that you've been doing your whole life?
Well, we're not talking about right now. We're talking about at that point. We're talking about.
How old was you? Well, what point you talking about?
I cannot remember not being around nobody from my community. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So at what age did you be like, man, this is what I'm doing with myself?
Well, my situation is a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? And I came up a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? I had a tragedy going, you know what I'm saying, growing up early on, you know what I'm saying? My brother, you know what I'm saying, was killed in a drive-by shooting when I was 10. And that's when I decided who I wanted to be then.
Yeah.
It wasn't no turning back. You know what I'm saying? And then, looking back, you know what I'm saying, like everybody, you know what I'm saying, they watch on the TV and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? What about the therapy and all that type of shit? In the black community, we don't believe in that type of shit.
Right.
So in my community,
so you was living in your trauma.
Exactly. And just like all the other black people that I know. But nowadays, it's not so much as just people living in their trauma. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even understand that they have trauma.
No, they don't.
You know what I mean? They don't understand where it came from, how to deal, especially not how to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like how we equipped as black people, you know what I'm saying, to be equated to every other race in the world when we don't have any type of financial literacy. We don't grow up with financial literacy. All
right, that was a good point of not even knowing how to deal with the trauma. Hypothetically speaking, your 14-year-old son just got hit with murder. He's sitting in juvenile hall. What support group do the mama got to go to of her 14-year-old child who used to walk with her to the grocery store, always playing her hair, learn how to wash clothes. She teaching them how to cook at an early age. She didn't notice who his friends was. His friends convinced him to join the gang or some shit, or they get caught up in a murder. Now her baby, she only had for 14 years and sitting in a juvenile hall looking at life. Tried as an adult. What support system do she got? Do the community come and say, sorry for your son catching that murder case? Or we say, oh, that little nigga know what he was signed up for. He's a child. He legally can't sign an agreement or a contract at 14 years old. He barely could even read the terminology on it. So we got to understand, bro, when we see the shit that go on, we live that same life. What did we do to try to fix that shit? What did we do to try to at least put a dent in this shit? Like, hey, nigga, if you go do this shit, make sure you understand that we got in this shit to get some money. We didn't get in this shit to just, unalive our own people. Only difference between who I am and who that nigga is on the other side is that his mama moved over there across some train tracks. I don't even know. Me and this nigga might have the same personality. We might be real friends somewhere in the future somewhere. Or we might end up going to jail and be cellies right next door to each other and be kicking it every day, walking the yard, drinking coffee. See, we're not telling them the same niggas that we out here trying to kill will be the same nigga that be your celly behind in that penitentiary, behind them walls. That's the same nigga. You be like, hey, nigga, didn't I try to bust on you? Yeah, I was in that white Impala. That was you that had that baby blue flag on your hand. You tried to, he's like, oh yeah, nigga, I tried to kill you too. Yeah, I see y'all niggas at that park that night. That's crazy, nigga. We tried to kill each other on the streets and look at us now, bro. Hey, let me hit some of that coffee, Damu. Hey, here, Keyway. Hey, Keyway. Hey, my Keyway. Hey, make a phone call for me. I need to call my mama. Easy call, man. Woo, woo, woo. The same niggas that we try to hurt on the streets be the same niggas that we cool with behind them walls. So that's why I like to really support this type of content, because it's, you know, it's cool to be from your community, right? But community revolution and progress was not designed for Keyways to go kill another Keyway just because of a 40, 50-some year beef that we inherited before we got here. We can't keep inheriting shit that happened back in 40-some years ago. Some of that shit is just ridiculous. And we got the young niggas out here that inherit some of the beefs that we inherit. And if they knew that it started over a female, a nigga be like, man, we've been killing each other over some broad that's dead and gone. Oh wait, the nigga who died, who brother sparked the war, he's dead now too. And the daddy dead. 40 years, everybody from that era is dead. So the beef that we inherit, everybody that was even around that initiation that started that shit is dead. So now we got a whole new generation that's still continuing a bloody war when everybody who started that war is literally dead. The beef started in 89, 84, 82. It's 2026, and we got all these young niggas out here that don't even know why they beefing with that side. We're not laying that education down. Thank God I was blessed to have certain people, rest in peace, from my community that tell me why we beefing with them. How did it start? When did it start? It got lost in translation. Like prime example, right now, everybody that's in this chat, it's 246 people in here, right? Can you tell me your granddaddy, right? Granddaddy's dad name. We don't even know it. Lost in translation. We don't even know who our father's grandfather's father is. You know what I'm saying? Our bloodline. We don't know our bloodline that come from 1932. Who was the person from 1932 that's your bloodline that trickled down to your family? We don't know our bloodline. It get lost in translation. You see what I'm saying? Transaction, whatever you want to call it. It's lost. We can't tell where our bloodline come from and how did we end up in certain places. Too much time through generations, we don't know who what. Oh, we don't know whose daddies or whose mother who got us here. We don't know. All we know is we are children's parents. I mean, kids and our grandmother and our grandmother. We only know 2 or 3 generations, back. We don't know 12, 13 generations behind. We don't know that far. We don't keep that history. Back in the day, grandma used to have a photo book. Shit, the grandma now, nigga, every grandma now, they in Nike fleece sweat outfits and a new Benz at Starbucks looking for a young nigga trying to get hit. Hell yeah. Bad little shit too. Them grandmothers and shit. Woo, they looking better than them little young bros out here. Boy, better go get grandma. No, all right, let's get back to it. All right, man, let's get back to the content, man. I was getting a little carried away. Shout out to everybody pulling up to the live, and let the church say amen. All right, let's get to it. Let go.
So literacy is, nigga, if you steal it, nigga, give me half of it.
What's black people's worst enemy?
Black people. Fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Miseducation. Understand something. See, it's funny because, see, everybody think that I'm here, you know what I'm saying, on this internet, and I'm causing a lot of division.
I mean, that's what you're displaying, right? You like the new Charleston White or
Oh,
what?
definitely not. Charleston, I'm nowhere near him, bro. Everything that come out of my mouth.
What's the difference between you and him?
The difference between me and Charleston White?
Yeah.
Is I stand for something. Right?
He said he stands for something too.
Yeah, he do.
It's just after the camera cut off.
Yeah, he stands for evil. He stands for misdirection.
How do you feel about him saying, like, I'm just playing a character because y'all wouldn't listen to me, so I'm doing this shit for the bag, but when you turn this camera off, I'm helping the people in the community?
I mean, if that's what he's doing, you know what I'm saying, and if it's working for him, bro, I'm saying I see it is, you know what I'm saying, he can get away with a lot of different shit. But see, at the end of the day, right, when everybody got to take their shoes off, you got to be able to look yourself in the mirror, right? And I wouldn't be able to look myself in the mirror if I know that I just came out and disrespected somebody's dead, somebody that was dead, and they don't know I'm disrespecting because they dead, but I'm saying things that's hurtful to their family members, and I don't even know this dude. Like how he disrespect Nipsey Hussle. He never met Nipsey Hussle. He was only there. He only even was invited to the funeral by Melvin Foreman. He didn't know nobody else there, bro. He don't know these people that he be talking like he know.
He was invited to the funeral.
Yeah, he wanted to come, so I guess they let the nigga go.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know what I mean? Like he wasn't like him and Nipsey was cool, and his mom was like, "Oh, come on, Charleston, come to the funeral." They don't know who that clown is.
So he went to the funeral, then disrespect
dick riding, dick riding the whole way.
That's
like,
wild.
Come on, bro. Like, my whole thing is that us as a black people, we want to get ahead so bad, right? That we'll cut each other off at the knees. And they saying it's a character that he's playing, right? That's one hell of a character, bro. Nobody that I know would do that.
Yeah,
it's like a taboo because it could happen to you. In the sense of this YouTube universe and this YouTube space, a lot of things that people get away with, they wouldn't be able to get away with in the real world.
I seen something with your boy Anhefe, right? He was talking about how the internet is making the street niggas lame, some shit like that. Basically, he said since niggas is providing the paperwork, I guess it's some shit about Big Sad. Since niggas is providing paperwork, they're making street niggas look lame. But then niggas is lame for providing paperwork.
Well,
right?
I don't think that's what he was saying. I think I seen that clip. I seen that segment. And basically, my understanding of his clip was that basically the internet niggas is basically letting the real niggas in the streets off the hook by playing with the paperwork. Right? So my whole thing with that is this right here. If bro, this is the craziest shit, bro.
Now we in a new generation now, gang, where the streets had total control. And the streets had total control over politics, right? And it was nepotism, right? Nepotism is favoritism to certain individuals, right? Say, for instance, you got a family from a certain community, right? One of your uncles or cousins who are riding from your community, he might have gave up some intel that wasn't supposed to happen. But because you got a large family, it's like, shit, nigga, touch him, nigga, y'all, everybody go DIE around here. You see what I'm saying? And niggas couldn't get to him. They couldn't touch him because their family was a top tier, you know what I'm saying, situation. He got to breathe. You know, he didn't really get touched. Niggas swept that shit up under the rug. Every hood got somebody who done said something or did something and it got swept up under the rug based on who they are. Now, if you just a regular nigga over there and you don't got no family ties and your shit get too loud, you gonna be dealt with accordingly, right? But now, since the internet have became way more powerful than the streets, and the reason why I say that is let a nigga out here jump out of his body and you got some paperwork under you and you popping it like you can't get it. Which one you want worse? Which one is worse? You rather get beat up and let you go hide in peace? Or would you want all your paperwork displayed on the internet? Everybody see, the internet it's more audience. You can reach millions of people. Right now, it's 283 people here, right? That, you know, shout out to everybody pulling up. But you know how many people is 283 people? Just 283 people can't even fit in one room. So that's a lot of eyes that's watching me right now, right? Just imagine somebody's paperwork come across and then everybody clipping it and spreading it. Then it into 1.4 million people. Oh, that's that nigga who told. Oh, they gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's that. It is a dangerous place. The internet is a dangerous place. I don't suggest if you are an OG or you a gangster that you know this shit could backfire on you on, you do not want to get too much attention on this internet, because if you got some paperwork on you and you up here politicking, yeah. Or say, for instance, you know, it might be some nigga that's quiet. He not a loud nigga. But, you know, some of his OGs disrespect him and be calling, oh, he ain't like that. And then he start looking at some of you niggas' names and find out that you the same niggas that's popping in your community, you a killer or a real nigga or you know for this, and then a nigga pull up on your paperwork and then he just exposed it on the internet. Now you mad because you disrespected that nigga right there and he end up getting your real name, your government name, or just, you know, whatever, and put all your paperwork out there. Oh, now he really a buster ass nigga, but guess who the clown now? The nigga who actually on paperwork. You've been hiding that shit from years. And this is probably why I feel like a lot of niggas is scared of Wack, because Wack know how to go pull paperwork, but anybody could go do that shit. Anybody could pull up paperwork. That's why I say be careful who you get into it with on these internet streets, because it's nothing to go get one of you niggas government names and put up y'all old jacket. You see what I'm saying? A lot of y'all think it's sealed, but there's some people out here that know how to get those them sealed documents and get that shit displayed. Half y'all don't even know how to go do that type of shit, right? So if you know you done told on a nigga, stay off the internet with that gangster shit, because a nigga will expose your ass. And the internet is showing niggas that, yeah, you tough in the streets, but the whole time, nigga, you was telling. You see what I'm saying? And long as nobody knew, you was gonna infiltrate the game. You see what I'm saying? And it's a lot of niggas who infiltrated the game. Yeah, you beating up niggas, knocking niggas out, but the whole time, nigga, you been a rat for over 40 years. 40 years, you done got down on 2-3 niggas from 2-3 different hoods. And yeah, nigga, you might got a knockout and shit, but yeah, but you sat in that interrogation room, nigga, you was in there shaking, nigga. Yeah, man, hey, man, hey, somebody give me a blanket, man, I'm cold in here, man. Hey, man, hey, you sure ain't nobody gonna find out? Nah, we got you. Yeah, all right, yeah, nigga. 40 years later, that paperwork become unsealed, and yeah, boom, yeah, you done told on 3-4 niggas. Now you don't want to come around. Oh, they got me, baby. Yeah, oh man, it's over. Yeah, no, oh, man, I'm done with this shit. Now you're done. yeah. All you niggas is, boy. Look, let me tell you something. Please leave me alone. Cause if I ever find out one of you niggas is talking shit about me, nigga, you know you ain't right, man, I'ma put your shit on a platter. I'm a dangerous boy, man. Just leave me the fuck alone. Cause if you ain't good, it ain't hood. Let's go. And that's just what it is, man. Look at it.
Is lame. Some shit like that. Basically, he said, since niggas is providing the paperwork, I guess it's some shit about Big Sad. Since niggas is providing paperwork, they're making street niggas look lame. But then niggas is lame for providing paperwork.
Well,
right?
I don't think that's what he was saying. I think I seen that clip. I seen that segment. And basically, my understanding of his clip was that basically the internet niggas is basically letting the real niggas in the streets off the hook by playing with the paperwork. Right? So my whole thing with that is this right here. If bro, this is the craziest shit, bro. The way I believe, don't nobody else believe anymore. Don't nobody care about nobody telling no more. Don't nobody, they didn't Gunna, Kaka Charlie, look, all these dudes that made this situation.
Nah. Yeah. I don't agree with that shit. Niggas been hanging with snitches.
Well, I don't know. I don't. Me personally,
look, all these street niggas. Hold on, Gun. All these street niggas out here who claim they did stay that. A lot of these niggas was scary. It's street niggas out there right now, right? Gangsters that was telling, but since they was killers, niggas left them alone.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like, hey.
Oh my God.
Hold on. And he'll tell on you.
Oh my God. That nigga. Hold on. Put a 1 in the chat if you can agree to that. Put a 1 in if you're a real one. Only if you're a real one. Put a 1 in the chat if you can agree to that. It was some niggas out here that was telling, and they was killers. And niggas didn't want no smoke with that because you knew your bitch ass wasn't finna kill nobody. Sit your $5 ass there for a nigga make change, nigga. You scared it right there. And look, niggas are scared. They scared to put a 1 in the chat. Oh man, there's a killer in my community right now. He might think I'm scary ass nigga. If you ain't putting a 1 in the chat, you a scary ass nigga, bro. Scary ass, lame ass nigga. Nigga looking over your shoulder. No scary ass up, nigga. Everybody got somebody from, I don't care if it's from Northern California, Southern California, Chicago, Texas, nigga, whatever. Hey, some killers out there, nigga, yeah. Nigga, so man, he ain't told, but shit, that nigga, man, you kill somebody. Nigga, scary. Niggas, look, these niggas scared to put a 1 in the comment section. Oh, scary ass nigga. All right, yeah, I see it coming. Yeah, come on, man. Nigga, a grown ass man scared to keep it real and shit. Man, operation you niggas on, gang. That is ridiculous. Hello, shit. Can I get another couple more ones in that motherfucker? Damn, it's 300 people in here. I see about a good 80 to 91s. Damn, these niggas scary ass nigga. Yeah, man, that nigga still on the streets right now, man. Shit, man, he might be watching your live, scary ass. I got these niggas Spooky Johnson, cuz. Let's go. Yeah, scary ass nigga. Let's get it.
Yeah.
So you couldn't win.
I
so
agree.
you
100%.
niggas bowed it down. Stop
so no,
acting
it's
like,
not. It's
hold on,
not.
hold on,
No,
stop
that's
like,
Kaka, Charlie.
Look.
All these dudes that made this situation.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that shit. Niggas been hanging with snitches.
Well,
Niggas
I don't know. I don't. Me personally,
look, all
wait,
these street niggas. Hold on, gun. All these street niggas out here who claim they this, they that. A lot of these niggas was scary. It's street niggas out there right now, right? Gangsters that was telling, but since they was killers, niggas left them alone.
Yeah,
because they knew, like, hey, this nigga will kill you, and he'll tell on you.
Yeah,
so you couldn't win.
I
so
agree.
you
100%.
niggas bowed it down. Stop
so no,
acting
it's not. It's not. No, that's not true. That's definitely not true. Those are the poster boys for all the faggot motherfuckers that you talking about.
But they got dudes that's older than them that been doing this.
Wait. Let me just show you. They're not. Listen, if you're a gang member and you're telling on the low, you're gonna be a confidential informant. Let's stop right there.
They wasn't telling on the low though. It's paperwork out on them.
On who?
A lot of people from a lot of hoods.
That's an individual choice from that hood.
But I know people, listen, I know people from a lot of different hoods. And everybody in the street said, that dude right there is a snitch, but he'll kill you. And they left them alone. And hey, look, if I'm lying, somebody tell me I'm lying right now.
I'm pretty sure that scenario didn't happen. I'm pretty sure that scenario
a lot of times.
I'm pretty sure.
A lot of times.
I can't count.
I can name names, but
can
I'm
I
not
talk?
gonna name
Can
names.
I get a chance? Can I get a chance?
Get your shit off.
Woo! Hey, y'all go follow my boy Back Bracket, boy. That nigga all right in my book, boy. Hey, listen. You gotta understand something, bro. Everybody got a position on this blacktop, homie. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas who grew up in gang culture who never had to go put in no work. It was some niggas who never had to go squabble against their enemies. It was some niggas, he was just a quiet nigga sat in the back, but he was just an extra body. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like, I got us, bro. Don't you worry, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, long as you watch my back out here, nigga, I watch yours. Like, everybody is not gonna be. It was some niggas out here just dope dealers. Nigga, fuck all that. I'm a hustler, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I got my 38 special right here, nigga. I'm in the house cooking up this crack. Nigga, and I'm trying to sit in this trap spot and get this money on. Because I ain't going to be the nigga out here homeless, gang banging, trying to look fancy. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no dripping in my cripping. And nigga, I'm a hustler. Nigga, it was different positions. Everybody had different positions, homie. But, you know, it's some niggas out there who nigga, probably, nigga, I cut your throat wide open, nigga. Who you talking to, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And there's some niggas like, shit, man, when I get a chance, I'm telling on that nigga. It's some niggas who told on a killer right now in somebody's hood. Yeah, hell yeah, let me get this nigga up out of here, man. He over here killing people. Scary ass nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that nigga. Man, you know what? I ain't never like that nigga, man. I'm talking about me. I ain't like that nigga since 1962. Yeah, that nigga was a problem when we was kids, man. Get this nigga up out of here. Hell nah, get that nigga up out of here, man. Hell yeah, man. You better do it or I'm gonna do it. Scary ass nigga. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Nah, man, fuck that nigga. He was talk to my sister and said, yeah, nigga told me he'll cut my throat wide open and shit. Did you do something? Hell nah, nigga, that nigga killer. He said he cut my throat wide open, nigga. You think I want my throat cut? So I'll be talking like this right here, nigga. Yeah, he really did. I told y'all, man. Y'all mess with that nigga, man. Yeah, nah, that's some real shit, man. You know, when you get older, you learn to embrace authenticity. See, let me tell you something. Let me give y'all some game before we get back to it. A lie don't care who tell it. Yeah, nigga. Hey, a lie don't care who tell that motherfucker. Long as you tell the lie, it don't care who tell that motherfucker, nigga. Hey, Man, hey. and last time I checked, the past ain't had nothing new to say. So that's why a lie don't care who tell that motherfucker. As long as you tell that motherfucker, it's cool because the truth hurt. The truth hurt people. You understand what I'm saying? The truth hurt. And I don't care how tough you niggas is on the streets. Don't nobody want to hear that shit that's the truth, because that shit go to the heart. That's just like when a nigga in church on this good Sunday and shit, and the pastor talking and that beautiful music is playing and displaying and shit. Then you start, something tingly happening in my body. I feel something. And you feel like the pastor talking about you. You like, yeah, nah, man, hey, baby, we got to get up out of here. Nah, man, that nigga talking about me and shit. Nah, I don't, man, I'm feeling uncomfortable, man. You want me to sit up in here? Man, you got 2 more hours in church. You know, church is 3 hours long and shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember when nigga was a kid and shit, a nigga be going to sleep like this. Pop! Got smacked in the head. You gonna listen to what this pastor guy is saying. Yeah, you know this. Going to church, grandma, aunties, and mom, we donated more money to the church. And then you turn 18, we don't got no college tuition fund to go to college. You done gave the pastor the college tuition fund. You understand that shit? Ain't that crazy? Yeah, nigga, I'm just keeping it real. Happy Sunday to all the real ones in this motherfucker. I'm cooking today, baby. Let the church say amen. You see me cooking, huh? All right, let's get to it. But no, man, on some real shit, we gotta understand, man, like, it's a lot of shit that we didn't know what we was doing when we was doing it. Let's get back to this content. I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. Let's go.
Oh, my mama, look, check this out. The whole thing about this situation is with the ratting and the telling, right? You're not gonna never know who the fuck telling. Because the government, these white people that everybody talking about, they made it so easy for these black men not to be able to stand on their own 10 toes. But listen, wait, stop. Wait, let me just say this one thing. I went to jail when I was 18 years old for a murder I never did. The whole time I sat that motherfucker innocent, I knew who did it, and I didn't say one word. Because I knew I didn't have to be no snitch to come home. I didn't know how it was going to happen. All I had to do was believe in my God, period. And look where I'm at, sitting next to you on your couch, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't saying that.
But you also gave up how much of your time?
I did 16 and a half years.
You had to give up 16 years of your life.
For a crime I didn't do.
Some people ain't willing to do that.
Well, then they can tell. That's the script.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Some people not going to give you.
This is
absolutely
all a personal choice.
No, they cannot tell. You can no, bro. I get it. Like, yeah, freedom, free choice. But no, you cannot tell, bro. How dare you tell and then go hanging back around the same community that you knew don't, we go by code, nigga. Telling, no, you don't get to tell and come back and hang with us and be like, hey, nobody know I told this shit, but hey, man, Charlie, what's up, brother? Oh, man, you got it, dog. Hey, man, give me something on the slide. Get that shit up out of here, man. Hey, Tony, man, Tony. Hell yeah, man. Hey, I'm telling you, yeah, I told on that nigga over there, man, but I ain't telling on you because you my nigga. I ain't never like that nigga. Hell no, nigga, that nigga was fucking my baby mama and shit. Yeah, I got his ass up out of here. Hey, Tony, I told you I was gonna get that nigga up out of here. I got you. Yeah, nigga, you ready to tell him? Hey, Tony, I told you, nigga, fuck my bitch, your bitch, everybody bitch around here. Hell yeah. Nigga running around here saying he got the biggest dick. With nigga, it's gonna be nothing but men and shit. Where he going? Don't worry about it. My bitch ain't gonna be fucking that nigga no more. Yeah, nigga, tell on you for that bitch. Yeah, man, shit. Better watch these niggas, kid. I'm telling you, a lie don't care who tell that motherfucker. Let go.
The thing we're talking about right here, about the streets and how people feel about the streets and this is all individuals making their own choices. So there's no one decision for one person to say that this is right for everybody.
It's a group influence, though. Look, as soon as somebody from a hood starts speaking up and speaking against what's going on, everybody want to hop on their back. Anybody who blow up from their hood, you get a lot of niggas from their hood attacking them.
Hello.
They start attacking them. Hello. What is that? What is
That's
that?
hate.
Like you, right?
Hate.
Hold on. Look. Okay. So soon as you blow up, the only way that I can blow up is to tear you down. Is to step on your back to climb up. We the only ones who got that mentality.
I don't think we the only ones.
Okay, let me rephrase.
Wait, let me.
We're not the only ones, but
we just the ones that we just the only ones who display it openly.
Yeah. Cutthroat.
Yeah. That's my whole point.
Disrespect.
That's my whole
open
point.
Disrespect.
That was my whole point with the snitches.
Fuck you niggas. That's
what I'm saying. That was the whole point with the snitches, bro. Listen, back in the day, right? If a motherfucker was telling, it wouldn't be prevalent. Wait, listen. Now that Gunna is one of the biggest
because you get smoked.
But no
Gunna didn't really
consequences.
snitch like that though.
I keep using him. I keep using him.
6ix9ine snitch.
Wait.
But I understood what 6ix9ine was saying, which was all these dudes turned on me. So
6ix9ine snitch and Whack 100 did an interview with that man for some money. So that tell you, what did that tell you about Whack 100? Whack 100 don't care about no nigga snitching. If he could benefit from a snitch, he would do it. It's not about morals. It's not about integrity no more. Because if it did, you know, you wouldn't be so money came by you. What that tell you know what that told me? That Whack 100 could be bought. You could buy a nigga out here. You understand what I'm saying? You could buy it. Think about it. A snitch right now who balling. Gonna jump in your DM like, hey, bro, hey, man, I like your gangsterism, homie. I want you to watch my back. You seem solid. I'll pay you $100,000 a month. See what I'm saying? A month, $100K a month. Nigga, you think half these niggas gonna care about that nigga telling? No, nigga, 100,000, man. So I'm supposed to be broke over. I'm talking about a nigga who don't have no money, who don't, you know what I'm saying, who don't really believe in integrity and all. Some of these niggas will be like, shit, nigga, that's $100,000, nigga. I'm jumping on a plane to London, UK, Paris, Turkey, and Caicos. Nigga, I got $200,000 in jewelry on. I got 2-3 cars. I got a house. Who care about this nigga telling? The world don't. The nigga, man, shit, these niggas, I tell you right now, half these niggas be like, man, fuck this flag or this rag. Then nigga, I'm about to go get me some money on. Because niggas been telling this whole time. And we didn't know it. But now the internet have opened up the game where now you can just type in somebody's name and see if they've been telling. You see what I'm saying? And then if you got your case sealed, if you got a sealed case, niggas will find that shit out. Then why you got it sealed? Oh, you got something to hide. Oh, all right. Yeah, all right. So now, you know, niggas better be real cautious and careful, because if you dirty out here, bro, and you going against a nigga like me, I'ma plaster that motherfucker everywhere. I swear to God. So you better be a fucking saint, like white on rice, because you got anything, nigga. You know, I pull a large crowd. Yeah, nigga, I make sure niggas mamas and grandmas come. What is that young man saying that you did what to me? Or you did what? Yeah, nigga, I'll blow that shit up on this internet, bro. I'm a dangerous man. So I'm telling y'all, stop all that tough talk, man, because a lot of y'all niggas know you got some shit in your back, in your closet that you don't want to come out. Stop playing. Let go.
I really didn't snitch on them. They was trying to kill me, rob me, and do all this to me. So I dropped the ball on these niggas. I'm talking about real life snitches though. Like these niggas in these hoods who get caught cracked for a murder or whatever they get cracked for, and they go tell on that homie, that homie, that homie, and that homie. And these niggas don't say nothing to these niggas with the paperwork in the hood.
Oh, that's definitely not.
With the paperwork. No.
Let me just hold on. Okay, I'm not
with the paperwork in the hood, won't say nothing to these niggas because these niggas is killers. The streets is so fucked up, it don't stand for nothing no more.
I agree.
It never really did.
Well, that's not true. That's not true,
It's just
bro.
like the music. It's just like the music, right? Back in the day, Ice Cube in them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They used to be like, these niggas ain't living they raps. That's what they say. These niggas don't live they raps. We live this gangster shit for real, right? Now, everybody talking about, these niggas is actually living they raps. They're stupid. You can't win in the streets.
No, you can't.
You can't win.
That's just
it's
in
nothing
life,
you
though.
can do.
That's just in life, though. It's
fuck
not
the streets,
it's
bro.
Not, no, bro. I can't say fuck the streets, bro.
You can't win out here.
But we out here playing and we know this. We playing and we know this.
We not playing no more.
Listen. This the script
we
right here.
We tired of playing with you
listen. This the script is right here, bro. Everybody who feel like you feel, right? Because I got homeboys, right? That's in my community, right? Who feel, not only do they feel like that, they pushing it every day. They pushing it every day. They helping the safe passage. They're doing a lot of different things. But the whole thing about it is they can't do anything unless we start from the beginning and re-educate, bro. Re-educate. See, right now is the prime time to try to re-educate a lot of people because shit is so fucked up out here in the streets. This is don't nobody.
This is the re-education though. Fuck the streets is the re-education.
I don't think
you gotta destroy before you can build.
No,
I'm not building a house on top of a weak foundation.
No, well, this is what we'll do. We'll just leave that house there and go get a whole nother spot and build.
No, because they're gonna smoke dope and shit, and now it's a bando. No, we're not living in here. We gotta get out of here.
We have to.
Oh my God,
it's over with. Get the fuck off the
oh
boat.
shit.
Get the fuck off.
Oh my God, this nigga Bracken is stupid. He said, no. All you gonna do is smoke dope in there. Hey, I don't give a dog shit, nigga. That shit was funny, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I'm laughing. That shit was funny. Oh shit. Hey, man. Hey, Gumby, man, I hope he beat his case. He was just starting to come back around. Do y'all notice? Like, come on, he couldn't. Everything Bracken said, he could not deny that shit. He could not deny that shit. But this is the thing, right? People don't want to hear the truth, man. Hold on.
You can't be ganked. That ain't good for you. That ain't good for you, no. See, nobody told us you can't be ganked. That ain't good for you. That ain't good for you, no. They let us grow up the gangbang. It's too late now. I ain't saying it's too late, but you know, it ain't never too late. But we gotta tell the next generation before that.
You know what? I wonder where all the cats at that was in the 80s and the 90s, where they had in life. You know, you don't see niggas that was really out there in 78, 79, you know what I'm saying, 80, 81, 82, 80. You don't see them out there still running the streets. So that tells us that we got a time limit. You know what I'm saying? This life is not forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's court dates and caskets that come with this shit. So when I do this content, homie, I don't do it to, you know, undermine where I come from. It's just a reality check, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of kids. I was, like I told you, I was 12 years old, nigga. What the fuck I was doing getting a I was 12 years old with tattoos on my arm. I mean, all my teachers are saying, where's your parents? I was going in and out of jail. I was tatted up at 12. I had a gun, nigga. I used to steal the CD, the tape players out the cars. You remember the one with the handle and shit? We was taking the spark plugs, throwing them in the window, bow, pull out the TV, getting shot at, all of that shit. Nigga, I mean, I was having money at a young age. And, you know, this is why I always like to tell y'all, homie, y'all don't never hear me brag about my hood, or you don't even hear me say where I'm from. You might hear cuz every blue moon. I'm in my 40s. I'm a grown man. I appreciate everything what I had to go through. But, you know, growing up in gang culture, only reason I was respected is because I had to be committed to violence. I had to put in work. And that's the only way my name would have been established, through violence. I didn't get my name behind just being a likable person or just, oh, he's flawed. No, nigga, I got my name through violence. I'm going to be honest with you. Transparent. Only reason why I'm here with a name. Now, of course, some niggas that see me come up and I'm doing good in life will try to knock you down, but you can't take nothing I really did in the streets, because I did it loud and I did it publicly. So niggas couldn't say I wasn't gonna go. I'm not a goer. Yes, I was a goer. I was a jump out nigga. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know, I don't need to talk about that to identify me as who I am, because the past don't got nothing new to say. And the new me, because, you know, the old me was vicious. I didn't give about nobody. And I was with all of that, every last bit of it. You see what I'm saying? I didn't been through I seen the wars. I didn't inherited beefs that I didn't know nothing about. So when we had this dialogue, this shit is untreated trauma, homie. And it's nothing wrong to have this shit, because, you know, most of the time, like I tell y'all my story all the time, me walking in that alley, seeing a dead baby wrapped in a cardboard box, bro, to this day, I still see that child. And nobody, and hey, come on, nigga, leave that, man, walk past that, stop looking at it. And we're taught to just overlook the shit that brings trauma to our lives. And we don't understand that a lot of that shit can be a sickness, because we will be adapted to not understanding who we are, because we always told to just walk past some shit and not process. When you don't process information, homie, it becomes a trauma, because it's going to lash out in who you are as a person. So that's why I support, you know, authenticity over here. You know, I was always been a full-fledged person. I was always 2 feet in. But, you know, at some point in time, you got to realize, by the time you reach the age 40, and you still have a mentality of a 20-year-old, you done lost 20 years of your life. You see what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself, why is it a liquor store on every corner? Why every time you go outside, you see police sirens? It's a check cashing place everywhere you go. You understand what I'm saying? So these are the topics and the shit that we just told to just leave alone, because I tell you all the time, a lie don't care who tell it. You see what I'm saying? Why you think a dog don't bark at a parked car? Because it know it ain't going nowhere. That's the only reason why they don't bark. But as soon as that car start up that engine and drive off, it's barking. So, you know, we got to keep it real over here, man. So if you're new to my channel, man, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hype this motherfucker up, go support my boy Back Bracken. And I definitely want to give some good notoriety to Gumby, man, because, you know, Gumby was put on under fire. And I think he handled it real well. So, Bracken too, man. Keep doing your thing, man. We gonna run this back one more time right here, and we gonna get to it, man. We gonna get up out of here. Let's go.
Hey, Ice Cube in it, right? They used to be like, these niggas ain't living they raps. That's what they say. These niggas don't live they raps. We live this gangster shit for real, right? Now, everybody talking about, these niggas is actually living they raps. They're stupid. You can't win in the streets.
No, you can't.
You can't win.
That's just
it's
in
nothing
life,
you
though.
can do
That's
to
just
impress
in
the
life,
streets.
though. It's
fuck
not
the streets,
it's
bro.
not. No,
That's what
no,
I'm
bro.
telling you.
I can't say fuck the streets, bro.
You can't win out here.
But we out here playing, and we know this. We playing, and we know this.
We not playing no more.
Listen. This the script.
We
right
tired
here.
of playing with you niggas.
Listen. This the script is right here, bro. Everybody who feel like you feel, right? Because I got homeboys, right? That's in my community, right? Who feel, not only do they feel like that, they pushing it every day. They pushing it every day. They helping the safe passage. They doing a lot of different things. But the whole thing about it is they can't do anything unless we start from the beginning and re-educate, bro. Re-educate. See, right now is the prime time to try to re-educate a lot of people, because shit is so fucked up out here in the streets. This is
the re-education though. Fuck the streets is the re-education.
I don't think
you gotta destroy before you can build. I'm not building a house on top of a weak foundation.
Well, this is what we'll do. We'll just leave that house there and go get a whole nother spot and build our own
because they're gonna
foundation.
smoke dope and shit, and now it's a bando. No, we're not leaving it here. We gotta get out of here.
We have
That nigga's a fool, man. But I want to say this, man. To all the to the YNs, to the ONs, to the OGs, man. Y'all keep living y'all life one day at a time, homie. And yeah, man. Hopefully we all can meet at the middle. Understand, man. The main goal is to get money and make sure that our kids are straight, man. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, I thought we were supposed to, you know, we jumped off the porch to get some money because we was hungry. We didn't see no other way. We didn't see no other options. You know what I'm saying? We seen the drug dealers have the money. We seen the niggas curve serving over there. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, you know, and shit, nigga, some of us, nigga, we live 5, 6, 7 people in the house. You know what I'm saying? We not the main kids. It's 5, 6 of us. You know, we have to figure that shit out by any means necessary. You know, and yeah, nigga had to get out there, go get him a double up, turn that double up into some shit, start cooking 63 ounces. You know what I'm saying? Then you learn how to cook your own dope. Now you cooking your own dope. Now you serving. Now you niggas just come getting that dope you just cook. You know what I'm saying? Now you tucking a little money to the side. You know, and willing to die behind, you know, your hustle. You know, so, you know, now it's a different day. You know, everybody got big screen TVs in their house. Everybody watching. Niggas don't even watch TV no more. Niggas is subscribing to Stars and all that. Once you watch all those movies, only thing you got is YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all that jumped into this YouTube space, be grateful that you got people that's tuned in to you. I'm appreciative for everybody who watched me, because I'm just genuine from the chest out. I don't care. I'm gonna be who I am, and it ain't no changing no nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life portraying that, you know, act like shit don't matter. We always taught to just walk by some shit. Let's keep it real for once. You gotta keep it real with yourself before you real with anybody else, bro. And that's what y'all see when y'all dealing with Nina Boy. So I'm gonna leave it right there. And yeah, man, make sure y'all stay tuned. Hit the notification bell. We do got more content coming on the way. And happy Sunday, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Let's go.
If I call you